Hello and welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. My name is Nicola. So we're going to do a little bit of work on the neck and shoulders today. So we hold a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders. So we're going to do some work there to start and then just see where this flows. Okay, so if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, it's just here. Maybe hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything, and let me know in the comments section what you're looking to get out of your practice. I do design flows for people that want to share what they want to work on. So if you want to work on core, if you have a stiff area of the body that you want to work on, if you want to open your hips because you have pain or inflammation in your hips or joints, let me know so that I can design a class specifically for what you need. So anyway, before we get started, I hope you have some water available. Find something comfortable and let's begin. So hands are going to ground down on the knees. I'm going to inhale as we take the chin towards the chest, and then exhale, raise it back up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Raise the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Flow the other way. Inhale up towards the ears. Roll the shoulders this time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands forwards. Breathe. Slowly walk the hands back up. We're going to take the right ear onto the right shoulder, or towards the right shoulder. Pull the left shoulder down. Breathe. Back to center and exhale towards the other side. Bringing the right shoulder down this time. Breathe. Back to center, look over the right shoulder, making sure both shoulders are back and down. Breathe. Back to center, the other way. Back to center. Inhale the left hand towards the right ear as we take the head over to one side, flexing the hand on the other side. Breathe. This is really good for tension headaches. Shoulders stay back and down. Not too much pressure on the head. And slowly come back up, repeat on the other side. The other hand comes away from the body, flexing the hand. Again, not too much pressure on the head. Shoulders stay back and down. Back to center. I'm going to do a slight cat and cow, but seated. So inhale. Round the shoulders. Inhale forwards. Keeping the neck in line with the spine, gaze up. Exhale, round in. Inhale. Exhale. Grounding in the sit bones. Inhale. Exhale. Over-exaggerate the rounding the shoulders here. Engaging the core, coming back onto the sit bones. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Holding on to the knees, we're going to rotate the shoulders as we slowly wake up the hips. Rounding the shoulders, circling the shoulders as you go round. You can even flutter the eyes closed. And sway your head from side to side. Breathe. And then back to center and rotate the other way. Again, rotating the shoulders. And maybe allowing the head to move with you. And then back to center. Inhale the hands as we link the hands together. Press the shoulders back and breathe. Inhale the hands up overhead. Pull the shoulders down. And then take the link of the hands back so that the back of the hands face out. Shoulders pull back and down. Take them back over the head and then over to the side. Let go of the hand and then come into Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe. Maybe coming down to the elbow. Maybe reaching over to the side, maybe not, depending on how open you are just yet. Back to center, link the hands back together, and then over towards the other side. Let the hand drop, and then come down towards the elbow, and extend towards the other side. Staying grounded in the sit bones. Breathe. Slowly come back up. Repeat on the other side. And back up. Repeat on the other side. Staying grounded in the sit bones. Slowly come back up. And again, inhale up, extend through the side body, the muscles of the intercostals, and then over towards the other side. Stay grounded in the sit bones. If you're down at the elbow, that's okay too. If you're not, be where you are. Breathe. Not dumping the head. Head stays long. And slowly come back up and repeat on the other side. So as you can see, my body, my elbow doesn't want to come down on this side. So I actually have an issue on my left side more than my right. Slowly come back up. Nice. Extend the hands back, opening the shoulders, tuck in the chin, grow tall in the spine. Breathe. And then come into kneeling or Virasana. Hero pose. So knees are together. Link the hands behind the back. Tuck in the chin. reverse prayer here, pull the shoulders back and down, or holding on to opposite elbows. Again, shoulders stay back and down, tuck in the chin. Then from here we're going to link the hands together. We're going to come onto the toes, coming into a rabbit pose, and then bow down towards the earth. And leave there as we allow the hands to come over the head, giving yourself another shoulder stretch. Release the hands, bring the hands down to the ankles or the feet, and then come on to the crown of the head, coming into a rabbit. Breathe. Slowly coming back, ground down in the hands, untap the toes. Come into a tabletop. So knees are hip distance apart, hands are underneath the shoulders, spread out the fingers. Walk the hands forwards, coming into puppy pose or Shisho Asana. As far as you can go, and then allow the chest to sit down, either resting on the forehead or the chin. So feeling that extra stretch in the shoulders. This is a heart opening pose or puppy pose. Breathe. And then ground down through the elbows, take the hips forwards, coming into Sphinx pose. So elbows are shoulder distance apart, pull the shoulders back and down, tuck in the chin. Allow the hips to become heavy, as long as you don't have any back issues. If you have lower back issues, engage the glutes. Breathe. And then if you want to go deeper, but being mindful where your body is at, take the hands out to mat distance apart, ground down through the hands as we come up to seal pose. Eyelets, the elbows face forwards this time, but pull the shoulders back and down, tuck in the chin, gaze forwards, breathe. And if this is too deep, then come back to Sphinx pose. Back down to the elbows. Gaze over the left shoulder, looking over towards the heel. Back to center and towards the other side, looking over the right heel. And then come down, elbows come wide, coming into crocodile. We're going to take one arm out to the side. Allow the left ear to plant down. Slowly, mindfully, bring the other hand underneath the shoulder, as if you're going to come into a half push-up. And then roll over onto the side. Now if this is enough of a stretch for the shoulder here, stay right here. So this is more of a yin pose here, but we're stretching out the shoulders today, so we're incorporating both. You can bend the knee on the top leg, bringing the foot behind the knee. Now again, if that's enough, stay right here. If not, you can take the hand behind the sacral spine, feeling that opening the shoulders. So we're going to stay here for a little bit longer. And just allow your body to relax into the pose. After about 60 to 90 seconds, you'll find your body will relax deeper into the pose. Breathe. And then slowly, mindfully bring the hand back. Slowly, taking your time, straightening the top leg, roll onto the abdomen, bringing the other hand back, and maybe rock the head from side to side. And then taking the right arm out, level the shoulder, and rest on your right ear. The other hand is underneath the shoulder, and then push over as if you're going to come into a half push-up. And then, if this is enough of a stretch for the shoulders, again stay right here. If not, bring that top leg so that the foot is behind the knee. And then again, you can stay right here, or again, if you want to go just that little bit deeper, taking the left arm behind the back on the sacral spine, feeling that nice opening in the shoulders. So again, we're going to be here for a little while, and then allow your body to relax into the pose, and breathe. So yin poses are working into the deeper tissue, the connective tissue in the body, the fascia, and just allow yourself to settle in. And again, after about 60 to 90 seconds, you'll find that your body relaxes deeper into the pose. Take that breath to any area of discomfort and breathe into it. we went deeper, bring the hand back. Slowly, mindfully straighten out the top leg. Taking your time, roll onto the abdomen. Both hands come underneath the shoulders, and again rock the head from side to side. Extend the hands back, raise the chest coming into locust or half locust. Breathe. Slowly release. Inhale back up and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. This time engaging the legs as we bring the shoulders back, float everything up. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float back down. Bring the left knee in towards the sit bone, holding onto the ankle. Inhale back up. So this is like a sleeping dances as we allow the ankle to come away from the sit bone. Breathe. Maybe engaging the right arm as we push forwards. Release down. And repeat on the other side, so extending the left arm forwards. Bringing the right heel in towards the sit bone. Engage up, extend the chest up off the earth. And take that ankle away from the shoulders. So you feel the stretch in the shoulder, full body stretch along the hamstring and quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Breathe. And this time we're going to go into full Urdhva Dhanurasana. So bring both heels in towards the sit bones. Inhale up. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Come back down. Inhale as we press back up into a tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale up to our cow pose or vinyasas. Exhale as we round in the shoulders, arch the spine, and breathe, curling in. Inhale up, arch the spine, allow the abdomen to come down, not dumping in the shoulders, gaze up. Cow pose. Exhale while stretching cat. Rounding the shoulders, feel like the shoulders are expanding away from each other. And then again, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale up, gaze up. Allow the abdomen to come down, not dumping in the shoulders. Shoulders pull back and down. Exhale as you round in the shoulders. And like a stretching cat, gaze towards the thighs. Pull the abdomen. Breathe. We're going to walk one knee up towards the right wrist as we extend the leg back. Coming into Kapotasana or pigeon pose. Inhale, pull the shoulders back and down. And then slowly, mindfully coming down onto our hands or stacking the fists underneath the forehead, staying here or walking the hands into the full extension of the pose. Now if you need a block to sit under that right hip,
feel free to do so. And then taking some nice long deep breaths here. And then slowly, mindfully raising the head, walking the hands up. Swing the leg around, so I'm facing you this time. Coming into vinyasas, so head to knee pose. So the foot sits in towards the inner thigh. Inhale the hands up overhead. Pelvis faces towards the toe. Float the hands down towards the knees, the shin, the ankle or the foot. Pull the shoulders back and down. You can micro bend the knee or bend the knee deeply, square off the shoulders. And then float the head down towards the knee. And again, if it doesn't sit there, that's okay too. Ground in both sit bones and feel the difference that makes to the pose. Breathe. Slowly, mindfully come back up. I'm going to take both legs out to a 90-degree position with the legs. Hands sit back about 6 inches from the hip. Inhale as we tuck the pelvis, coming into reverse tabletop. And then lift the hips up. And if you don't have any neck or shoulder issues, allow the head to float back. Breathe. And then slowly come back down. And breathe, coming back to our tabletop on the other side. So inhale, take the left knee towards the left wrist and float that right leg back. Inhale, nice tall straight spine before we come down. Again, if you need a block underneath the hip, feel free to do so. Looking back over the heel to make sure it's level with the hip. Breathe. And then slowly, mindfully, either coming down to the elbows, stacking the fists underneath your forehead, or walk the hands out, coming into full version of the pose and resting on your forehead. And breathe, Nero Kapotasana, sleeping pigeon. Breathe. Slowly, mindfully raise the head, walk the hands back up. Come heavy on the hip and take the other leg forwards. As the heel sits in towards the thigh, pelvis is facing forwards towards the toe. Inhale the hands back up. Exhale the hands down towards the knees, the shin, the ankle or the feet. Square off the shoulders, pull the shoulders back and down, so head to knee pose or vinyasas. Again, you can micro bend the knee deeply as we float the head towards the knee. Breathe. Stay heavy in the sit bones and notice how that changes the pose. then slowly, mindfully coming up, walking the feet around. So coming into reverse tabletop or reverse plank if you want to go deeper. So tabletop, nice 90-degree angle with the legs, hands sit behind the hips, tuck the pelvis and start to lift the hips up like so. Or if you want to go deeper, straighten the legs, point the toes. And then again engage, tuck the pelvis, engage the core and lift the hips up. Again, if you want to go into full extension of the pose, allow the head to come back and maybe eventually your toes will touch the earth, but be where you are, breathe. Slowly, mindfully tuck the chin and slowly come out. And then we're going to shimmy shake those sit bones away from the earth. I'm not lucky to not have any. Okay, sweep the hands back to Dandasana, seated staff pose. By the side of the hips, flex the feet, grow tall in the spine, tuck the chin, engage the legs, maybe floating the heels off the earth, breathe. This pose gives us a lovely energy boost, one of my favorites. And then float the hands up and float down to Paschimottanasana. Hands come down to the knees as soon as the ankles or the feet. So seated forward fold, pull the shoulders back and down. If you need to bend those knees deeply or micro bend the knees, listen to your body. Neck stays in line with the spine, not diving in here. Maybe giving yourself a toe stretch, bending the toes back towards the chin. Breathe. Nice full body stretch. And like I've said before in my previous videos, this is one of the 4 most important poses in yoga. So make sure those shoulders are pulled back and down, neck is in line with the spine, gaze forwards. Breathe, don't forget to micro bend those knees if you need, until your hamstrings or quads have opened. You may find this difficult. Breathe. So we're bending from the crease of the hips here, not from the waist. Inhale, flat back. Tuck in the chin. Exhale, maybe releasing a little bit deeper, allowing the chest to sit closer to the thighs. Breathe. Shoulders still pulled back and down, heads in line with the spine. And then slowly, mindfully, bringing the hands up to the thighs. We're going to rock and roll into Halasana or plow pose. So we're going to give the back a nice gentle massage with a rock and roll and then come straight back to plow. So inhale, engage the core. When we come back up, toes don't touch the earth, so engage the core. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and if that feels good, do 3 more. And on the last one, we're going to float the legs all the way behind the head. Now, in this pose, if your hands are against the earth and only if your feet have touched the earth, do we link the hands together and engage here? Breathe. So this is really good for the Vishuddha chakra, the throat. This also actually gives us a youthful glow and is actually meant to be one of the poses that help us stay youthful, because it gives an energy boost to the muscles and the face the skin on the face. So it helps to give us that very youthful glow. Breathe. And then to come out, allow the knees to rest on the forehead. Hands come to the sacral spine and then slowly come out. One vertebrae at a time. Not looking from side to side, stay here. One vertebrae at a time, slowly, slowly, slowly. And then from here, straighten out one leg, coming into Pavanamuktasana. Breathe. Shoulders stay back and down. Flexing both feet. So wind relieving pose. Inhale, release the knee. Exhale, bring the knee closer to the chest. Again, inhale, release. Exhale, closer. One more. Inhale, release. Exhale, closer. On the next inhale, maybe bringing the knee over towards the shoulder. Still flexing both feet, shoulders stay grounded. Inhale, release, exhale, closer. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, just bringing the knee just slightly across center, but no further than the opposite side of the rib cage. Still flexing the feet. You feel this part of the body engage here. Feels good. Shoulders stay back and down. Again, inhale, release, exhale, closer. Inhale, release, exhale, closer. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Take the left hand out level with the shoulder and allow the right hand to engage on the outside of the left knee, sweeping the knee over. Now you can either straighten out the leg here as long as the foot touches the earth, or you can bring the heel underneath the other knee to maybe go just that little bit deeper. Gaze over towards the left hand, breathe, coming into a twist or Supta Ukrasana. Sweeping twist pose. Slowly come back to center, take the leg down, and we're going to repeat that on the other side. So again, right knee comes in towards the chest, flexing both feet, shoulders stay back and down, grounded against the earth, breathe. Pavanamuktasana, or wind relieving pose on this side. Inhale, release the knee, exhale, closer. Inhale, release, exhale, closer, and one more. Inhale, exhale. And then on next inhale, maybe bring the knee over towards the shoulder, feeling that nice opening in the hip here, making sure the hip stays grounded, shoulder also stays grounded. Breathe. Inhale, release, exhale, closer. Again, inhale, release, exhale, closer. One more time, inhale and exhale. And then on the next inhale, bringing the knee just slightly across center, but not any further than the rib cage. Again, still flexing the feet. Inhale, release. Exhale, closer. So feeling that glute engage and the top edge of the hamstring. Inhale, release. Exhale, closer. Again, inhale, release. Exhale, closer. Taking the right hand out, this time level with the shoulder, keeping the shoulders grounded. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee and start to float the knee over towards the left side of the body. And gaze over towards the right hand. Again, you can take the leg out straight as long as the foot touches the earth, or bring the heel underneath the knee. Gazing over towards the right hand, coming into the twist or Supta Vakrasana, sleeping twist pose. Breathe. Shoulders stay grounded. And then slowly, mindfully coming back to center. Bring both heels in towards the sit bones. Ground in through the heels. Plant the hands down. Tuck the pelvis, float the hips up. So weight is in the shoulders, not in the neck. Neck stays long. Breathe. Slowly come back down. Inhale, tuck the pelvis, come up. So bridge pose or Seti Bandha Sarvangasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down one vertebrae at a time. Last time, inhale up. And hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Rock backwards and forwards. And then coming into happy baby. So hands come to the crease of the baby toe or heels, your choice. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, maybe getting the 2-piece fingers on the big toe. Elbows are on the inside of the shins in this pose, or if you're at the heels, maybe on the outside. So wherever your shoulders feel more comfortable. Again, if your hamstrings are tight, you may have your hands here, allowing your knees to come in towards your shoulders. Ideally, the heels are above the knees, but if you're not there, that's okay too, just be where you are. Now, if rocking from side to side in happy baby is in your regular practice, maybe you should rock from side to side and smile. We're almost there. Breathe. Being where you are. So in this pose, we are massaging out the lower organs, so the kidneys, large colon, small colon, all those lower internal organs. Keep the pelvis tucked as close to the earth as you can. And then come back to resting here. Breathe. And then slowly, mindfully bringing the feet together and supine butterfly. You can bring bed pillows or cushions underneath the thighs if you wish. Pull the shoulders away from the ears and just settle into our final pose. Or if this is uncomfortable for you, come into Shavasana. So if you're coming into Shavasana, feet come to mat distance apart and then ground in. Breathe. Taking a nice long deep breath deep down into your core. And release with a big sigh. Coming into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite to fight and flight. Allow the shoulders to come away from the ears, arms come away from the body. Palms facing up and open to receive. Or palms face down on the thighs to gently open the hips a little bit deeper, or for grounding, your choice. Again, 2 more deep breaths, just like we just did. Resetting the nervous system, resetting the spine. Feeling all the points of your body resting on the surface beneath you. Feeling supported by Mother Earth. A reminder you have everything that you need in this moment. And if you find your mind wandering into thought, just come back to the breath, like the sound of the ocean, like calling a small child back from play, as we find a few moments of silence here, as we release the jaw and allow the tongue to release from the roof of the mouth, finding peace in our practice. Relaxing the muscles of the forehead, relaxing the muscles along the face, relaxing the throat, the shoulders all the way down to your fingertips, relaxing the whole torso, the hips, the thighs, the knees, and all the way down to the tips of your toes, finding peace in your practice. Slowly, mindfully, you can either stay here as long as you wish, or bringing the hands to the outside of the thighs if you're in supine butterfly, bringing the knees back together. Slowly bring the knees in towards the chest, holding on to the shins, and just rock backwards and forwards. Massaging out the sacral spine. And then raise one arm overhead as you roll over onto your side, resting here with your eyes closed for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, straightening out the top leg, press in with the hands and come back to a nice, easy seated position.
at the front of your mat. So again, easy Sukhasana, cross leg, heels towards the midline, or half lotus, full lotus, whatever is in your normal practice. Inhale as we engage through the sit bones, grow tall in the spine. Slight tuck in the chin, shoulders pull back and down. Breathe. And then from here, inhale as we raise the arms up overhead, maybe gazing up towards the thumbs and down through heart center. Exhale. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. And again, inhale up. Palms come together. Hands float down through Sahasrara, your crown. Thumbs rest at your ajna or third eye, place of intuition. Hands float down to your Vishuddha or throat chakra as we practice kindness in expression to ourselves and to others. Hands float through Anahata chakra, your heart chakra, place of loving connection. Float the hands down, coming through Manipura, your solar plexus, place of creativity. Hands come through Swadhisthana, your sacral place of creation. And then through to your root. And float the hands forwards, rest in front of your heart. And back to heart center. Breathe. Slight tuck in the chin, making sure you're grounded in sit bones, grow tall in the spine, shoulders are back and down. And coming into prayer. I honour the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honour the place in you which is of love, of truth, of light, and of peace. When you're in that place in you, I am in that place in me. We are one. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing in our practice today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, it's just here. And let me know in the comment section what you're looking to get out of the practice. So I don't know about you, but I feel nice and open in my shoulders, my neck, my chest, and my hips. So I hope you do too. Again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, it's just here. Please do so. It helps me to upload content that much easier. When I eventually get to 1,000 subscribers, I can even do mobile uploads, which makes it a ton easier for me. Anyway, I hope that you'll follow me on this journey. Maybe hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I do try to upload these days 2 or 3 videos a week. I definitely do my recordings on Mondays, which allows the upload to upload by Tuesday, which is my definite guarantee. So if it's not there by Tuesday, then there's something wrong, or I've recorded too long a video. Hey, it happens, right? So I think this was about a 55-minute flow. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying the rest of this beautiful day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care. Namaste.